Hey you! Yes, you watching this video right now. Thank you for clicking on this video, by the way. Before we get started in today's Rec Room news, which we have a lot of to talk about, I actually want to say this real quick. Now, remember when I was asking your guys' thoughts and opinions on what, color I should get my cat Clover? Well, don't I have the story? It has been quite a while since I ordered that. I ordered that last month, and it's nearing the end of February. To put it very, very simply, I had put in the wrong address by accident, so I had DM'd the people that made the actual collar, which is Possum Culture or something like that, and they decided to reship it to me. So I'm getting it reshipped with the correct address this time, and hopefully it comes to my actual, doorstep. But of course, we'll wait and see. So I am waiting to get that collar so I can show you guys a picture of my cute cat with its cute collar. Trust me, it's gonna happen soon. But in other news, we're gonna be covering things like a new creator code of conduct, some new updates that actually happened to Zendesk, and maybe some stuff that's happening with Apple and Rec Room. We'll talk about it. There's this little App Store story talking about Rec Room's wildest worlds, and it actually is like this weird little section about Rec Room inside of Apple's Play Store. As you guys can see, it talks about their favorites being Rec Room's wildest worlds, where you can create cool worlds. They show where you guys can, install it or open it or whatever, and then they say this: race, dance, quest. There are countless of activities to enjoy in Rec Room's amazing worlds. While exploring this vast virtual playground, you might wind up sailing the high seas or joining a hilarious game of charades. Here are the 4 of our favorite places to hang out, and to find each, you have to open your in-game watch, tap play, and then search the world by name. And then they actually show a bunch of these worlds and stuff like that. They're listed just like this, as you guys can see, and it basically gives, the name and stuff, who created it, a little image of it, and a short little description. For Sierra Quay, which was created by Human, it says it's always sunny in Sierra Quay, a relaxing lakeside spot with lots of low-key outdoor activities. Fly a kite, skip rocks, play a game of cornhole, or just watch, or just sit back and savor the breathtaking views. Your virtual vacation awaits. And there's even quick tips with these rooms as well! If you're trying to track down the 15 gnomes hidden around Sierra Quay, take a peek behind the bookshelf in the rustic house. Super cool, honestly. I'm sure Apple does this with other games and stuff like that, but it's kind of cool to see it happen to a game that I like. Of course, what are your guys' thoughts, and do you play on an iOS device? Now, sometimes Rec Room will have websites for their policies which help explain that actual policy and whatnot. Now, a bunch of Rec Room players recently have noticed that Rec Room had deleted their exclusive items policy. This is super strange because that actual exclusive item policy usually talked about the types of items that they actually would never end up releasing again. It was this super long policy that went into detail about all these exclusive items that only certain players had and stuff like that. It had league items, contest items, items that would expect to only be obtainable if you had participated at that time, that place. The best case scenario that I can think of is maybe Rec Room is revamping the exclusive item policy, but I don't know why they would, to be honest. Strange situation if you're catching my gist, but honestly, I love to have a positive outlook on pretty much everything, so hopefully Rec Room is doing something that isn't taking away exclusive items. Be sure to let me know down in the comments below if you guys actually own exclusive items instead of Rec Room. I'll be checking. Is it just me, or do I also think Rec Room should restart this tic-tac-toe game here inside the rec center? We need to see this thing update weekly, please. Though, of course, in other news, if you guys are actually interested in being able to call a Rec Room YouTuber, well, you can. Here's my number. Super weird, I know, but to be honest with you guys, how many Rec Room YouTubers can you genuinely call on your cell phone? Be honest. Also, kind of funny. Feel free to, send me a message or send me a call, whatever. Now in other news, Rec Room had actually updated their Zendesk website. It used to be super bare bones, but now they actually have this new little layout and design to it now. You guys can see this is like the little hub menu. As you guys can see, they're asking how can they help now. Super cool. Then they even have these sections that are in boxes like account settings and management, player safety and moderation, technical troubleshooting, the Rec Room basics, creating in Rec Room, and Rec Room Plus, gift cards, and token purchases. They have promoted articles and stuff like that, and their community and stuff like that, and that's pretty much it. Now, inside any of these boxes, if you guys were to click any of them, it has its title. For example, I clicked account settings and management. It would have the title, and then it shows you all these different subsections which you can choose from. So if you're asking about your login information, resetting your Rec Room password, locating an account's at username and stuff like that, whatever situation you find yourself in, you guys can click these. And it basically just kind of tells you the answer to your problem and what fixes may be able to actually help you out and whatnot. Super cool way to introduce an FAQ into Rec Room personally, so yeah, of course, what are your guys' thoughts? And be sure to let me know! And to top that off, Rec Room actually has a new creator code of conduct. If you guys are not already inside the Rec Room Creative Club Discord, what are you doing? You should join. It's inside the description below. Join it. but they talk about their new Creator Code of Conduct update, and they say, "At everyone, we have some updates to our Creator Code of Conduct that we want to share with you. Rec Room has grown so much since our last update, and while we have made a few changes to this Creator Code of Conduct, we're still enforcing what we always stood behind, which we've now outlined in our article here. You can also check out the full updated Creator Code of Conduct there." So they have this little article talking about their Creator Code of Conduct update. I'll read it out to you guys. Feel free to pause and read if you guys really want to, but of course, let's give this a read. They start by saying, "Check out the principles of our Creator Code of Conduct is based on, and what changes we are focusing on." They say, "Hey all, we have some updates to our Creator Code of Conduct that we want to share with you. Rec Room has grown so much since our last update, and while we have made changes to the Creator Code of Conduct to make it clearer and principle-based, we're still enforcing what we've always stood behind, which we now outlined in more detail. These are our 5 core values that we wanted to emphasize with these changes: safety and privacy, inclusivity, honesty and integrity, fair and ethical economy, and intellectual property and content integrity." Starting us off with safety and privacy, we want players to have a safe environment to play, create, and explore in. This mostly relates to the illegal and harmful content, as well as protecting everyone's private and personal information. Inclusivity. Rec Room should be fun for everyone. Content should be free from discrimination, harassment, and bullying. Honesty and integrity. Rec Room is a social game. It works better and is more fun if everyone plays by the same rules. This relates to the creators using cheats or exploits. Fair and ethical economy. As we said, Rec Room should be fun for everyone. There shouldn't be scammy or misleading behavior, and that includes exploitative monetization practices, any form of fraud, games of chance, or currency giveaways. And intellectual property and content integrity. Players and creators should respect copyright and intellectual property rights, secure relevant permissions, and represent content in names, descriptions, and thumbnails accurately. Together, we will make Rec Room's community a welcoming, exciting, and safe place to be for all players of all ages. Thanks for always giving it your Rec Room best, and check out the full Creator Code of Conduct here. Now, if you guys decide to actually check out the Creator Code of Conduct, I even like this little, image that they even have for this too, as they have like the little, judgment thing, and then they have the maker pen on one side. It's cool. Now, this page is a list of rules and consequences for creating content in Rec Room, which can be rooms, clubs, inventions, events, and etc. Now, Rec Room goes into detail when it comes to their Creator Code of Conduct. I'm going to show you guys everything on the Creator Code of Conduct, and feel free to pause and read. Not everyone has the greatest attention span, so if you do have a good one, then feel free to pause and read if you really want to, but if you don't, well, consider this, me keeping the video entertaining for you. How was your day? I kind of have to drag it out so I can show you guys all the images and stuff like that, so feel free to let me know how, life is going for you, I guess. This Creator Code of Conduct stuff is cool, and it goes into detail about what you cannot do. Believe it or not, I actually read all of it, and this video was originally going to be 16 minutes long, but I preferred it be like 8 minutes so we can, kind of keep their attention. So, thanks. Of course, do you create inside of Rec Room? Is the Creator Code of Conduct really applicable to you? Man, I am kind of hungry though now that I am editing this and all that. Be sure to let me know down inside the comments below what I should get. I'll be looking at the comments when I'm like trying to order food or something today. Feel free to let me know. Anyways though, I think this is enough time for all the Creator Code of Conduct stuff. Anyways, let's continue on with the video. Hey, did you know that I have memberships? Now I don't have to explain much. You guys have already been watching my videos, you know the whole deal, but in case you're new, massive shout out to all my channel members and stuff like that: Ramen Noodle, Bucket Guy, Bendy RR, Moofy, Logan from Hell, Blur, Forest, S Plus Maniac, Manuel Lopez, Barry VR, Snub, Gala_XE, FireGod82, DinoPie, Adam.exe Games, Yo It's Jakey, Hockey Boy, Jack Tutorial, Greg Stream, Sony Robot, Garlic Red, Peanut Butter B3599, Chicken Prince, Noodle Official, Ace the Narrator, BBB Burning Owl, Eric OVR, Trevor A, Raphael, Cloud, and Netflix69, Box David, and Dozer Blade Cat. And that's pretty much it. I really do appreciate the support, especially if you are a Squidling. So thank you for giving me your hard-earned cash once a month. I really do appreciate it. And of course, let's get back into this video, why don't we? What are your guys' thoughts on the new Creator Code of Conduct? Feel free to let me know because I'm interested to see what you guys actually think. Of course, if you guys want to see more news videos and stuff like that, please like this video. I really do appreciate it. And of course, if you liked it, feel free to like it. But if you don't like it, I'll be inside your refrigerator. I'm pulling your leg. Anyways, feel free to use code SCHOOL inside of Rec Room. It's completely free. It's SK0L, or you can go to my profile and click that support button. Thank you guys for all the love and support and stuff like that. And if you guys actually want to go check out my last video where I talked about the Rec Room update and a few other bits of news that you actually might enjoy, please feel free to check that out. It's over 8 minutes. It's a top tier watch. I really did chef it up, and I really would appreciate, if you guys went over there to that actual video. Of course, folks, be sure to subscribe, and without any further ado, Bro Fist!